So I just hit the red button and we. Hello, guys, and welcome back to Game Time Decision here on the Max Wagers Network. I'm Timothy Earl, joined here with Nicholas Earl. No Lenny right now. I don't think he's showing up today. It's all good. We're good to roll. We got a baseball slate today. Who knows? Maybe we'll talk a little bit about maybe Nick has a little bit on the NFL preseason for week 2 to look at, or
Not yet. Not yet. I think the lines just dropped on those, so I have to look at those.
Maybe some WNBA playoffs to talk about for a little bit, and we'll talk a little bit, and we'll get rolling after that. We hit our squad bet yesterday, Friday, Nick. No doubter with the New York Jets. Totally didn't take a last second drive, 2-minute drill, score a touchdown in order to work. So definitely no doubter there. But overall, now squad bet is 5-3 in the month of August. So not too shabby. Not too shabby. Looking to keep on rolling with it later on. We'll discuss our squad bet around maybe the 520, 525 area. But we'll go ahead. I have to talk about a couple of things first, like the BetMGM. Risk-free bet up to $1,000 for new accounts. Or you guys can go ahead and look at the eurosportsbets.com website. Get the 7-day pass, $49. You get all the plays the night before. We beat some line movements, $7 a day. Or if you use the code NFL at checkout, $39 or like $6 a day. If you don't have $6 a day to spend on that, you probably shouldn't be betting. So you guys can go ahead and look at that as well. We'll go ahead do like a little bit of a look around the league for today. Anything that you might look into, Nick. Start off, there's Detroit and Cleveland. That game is currently 1-1 in the bottom of the 6th. The reason why they're playing early is because there's a double header. So We'll see how that goes. Any games that you want to tag on, Nick, and mention real quick?
Not
like any in specific that you really like or dislike, or
I like the idea that we get to fake Kikuchi today at plus money.
There you go. I believe I saw lineups. There's not going to be Cedric Mullins today or Rutin Odor. I don't really care. It's still the Cooch. You were getting like 140 for him. So, yeah, no, I like the idea with fading Kikuchi. That's definitely a fun idea to do. And we get to fade the Cooch and we get to back the Orioles. Those are two of my favorite things to do in sports betting and baseball this year. So definitely a fun thing to look at. Say hi to the chat real quick. We back, fellas. What's up, Rise? Welcome. Guardians tied it up. Yes, they did. And now they have a guy at second and nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. So definitely interesting there. Didn't bet it, but it looks like it's going to go under. That is fair. Lineup change for the Rays. Jalen Beeks is pitching today. That's fine. I still want to look towards the Rays at big plus money. I have a feeling it's going to be a lot of dogs today. I know we say that a lot.
Yeah.
But I do like some dogs today. Definitely some interesting line movements and stuff like that. So definitely look at some dogs. Richie, what's up, Earls? Hit the like button. We appreciate that. Welcome. Looking around the league, I know one of the games that I kind of want to just spot on that I really, really do like. I like Oakland today. Yes, I realize they're in the mix of a really ugly losing streak. They've lost 8 straight games. I don't care. I like James Kapralian. He's got good numbers on the road. I'm not a fan of Glenn Otto. Texas coming off of a nice series win versus Seattle. I really like Oakland. I have Oakland bet. I really like it. It just I don't know. This seems like a really good spot for the Oakland Athletics to kind of snap out of a losing streak. Thoughts on that one, Nick?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of transitioning from buck to buck, and that it's taking a bit longer than I expected. I have one bet tonight that I actually bet, which was the Mets at plus 135, and then I got a free bet today. I got a free $25 bet from Bet US, and I took the first 5 under in that Detroit game, which ended up paying out 21 change, and I put that 21 and change on a Hail Mary type of thing here where I took 2.5 runs with a bunch of underdogs. And the Athletics are one of those underdogs that I took the 2.5 runs with. So I have 9 underdogs that I took 2.5 runs with tonight, hoping it was 21.74 to win 441 really is what that 9-legger pays out with all these teams plus 2.5. Marlins, Mets, Brewers, Diamondbacks, Orioles, Royals, Athletics, White Sox, and Mariners. So that's kind of the way I'm betting tonight because things are taking a little bit longer than I expected to make that full transition, and I just don't have any bankroll on the new account yet. And I'll be able to do that in a couple days probably. So I'm hoping that hits so I can bet a few games tomorrow.
There you go. That definitely. I mean, obviously we can't hop on MGM because we're not in a legal state. Thanks, North Carolina. But definitely a book that we can look at is MGM. But I know Nick, we have to go offshore, so that's just what happens.
Yep.
Do you think that it stays under 7 because the line moved to 7.5 at 1-1 right now? Yeah, I would think so. But
I think he's talking about Tampa. Or is that total
referring to the game that's going on right now?
Well, he just mentioned
you know what? He could have.
So that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I still think that game goes under because Tampa Bay is kind of struggling offensively. So yeah, I could see that. Royals.
Yes, I liked Bubik tonight.
I can't get behind it. I took the plus money. The A's played better on the road. Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I do like the A's tonight. So yeah, let's keep rolling. I want to put $10 on a 5-teamer, but not sure who to rule with. Do a dog if you want to do a 5-teamer. Do a plus 1.5 dogs
or 2.5.
Well, go plus 1.5. Miami, Baltimore, Mets, Oakland, and White Sox. There you go. Let's go A's. Let's go A's tonight. Yes. Damn, I wish I could bet that 9-legger. I can only do 5. It happens. It's all right. Marlins, yes. Rays, yes. Orioles, yes. Mets, yes. M's, yes. Dog. I like it. I like it, Richie. I was talking about the Yankees game. No, I got you. Oh, okay.
See, I understood him. I understood him.
Yeah, we're good to go. What a do fellas dealing with an oh god, why did I even click on that comment?
That sounds like a personal problem there, Stimmy. That sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, consult your doctor. It sounds good, bro. All the dogs, all dogs like that, like those. There you go. Diamondbacks. Yeah, why not?
Yes, they're part of my plus 2.5s.
I have no problem with the Diamondback. I did not touch the Diamondbacks today though. I will say one of my favorite games today is grabbing Seattle. I got them at plus 105 last night. They're now like minus 110-ish. It's Luis Castillo and Shohei Ohtani. And the total has actually gone from 6.5 to 7, which is a little bit interesting. But I like Seattle. I think they're the better team. I think that team is just they're 8 games over 500 compared to the Angels, who are 13 games under. I know the Angels have been playing slightly better. I like Luis Castillo, who since coming to Seattle has pitched twice, both against the Yankees, 14 2/3 innings, 3 earned runs, 5 walks, 8 hits, 15 strikeouts. He's been solid, including going that 8 shutout, 3 walks, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, 8 innings against the New York Yankees in that 1-0 thriller game. So that was definitely a fun game to watch. Or no, sorry, that was a the 1-0 game. Yep. So definitely looked into that one. He's been pitching phenomenal. I think he continues the success today. Now we could always we'll tag on this game real quick. Actually, we'll tag on that game in a little bit. We kind of discussed this one during the ESB show. San Diego and Miami. It's Joey Musgrove and Sandy Alcantara. Miami coming off of getting swept, 4-game swept, and they've lost 8 out of their last 10. So we're going to go ahead and back them. We like Sandy Alcantara at plus money. Joe Musgrove, although having a good start his last time out, 1 earned run, 6 hits, 7 innings against San Francisco. Previous to that, 6 earned runs, 2 earned runs, 4 earned runs, 5 earned runs. He's been no earned runs against San Francisco again. So if he's not playing San Francisco, he's letting up runs 3, 6, and 2. He's kind of taking himself out of that Cy Young race. And I think he's hittable. I think that all Miami needs is 2 runs today. So I think Sandy Alcantara goes 8 strong innings, maybe shutout, maybe 1 run, and you get an inning from the bullpen, and you're good to go. So I like Miami, and I also kind of like the under, even though it's a 6.5. I kind of like the under. Squad bet coming up. Yes, the squad bet will be coming up. Nick, anything you want to mention? You've been a little bit quiet.
Not too much. NFL was kind of fun this weekend. Fun to have that back. I went personally 11-3. We went 13-2 on the site between the Hall of Fame game and week 1 of NFLX. There's a difference between a point and a half. That was really the difference between my record and the site record. But yeah, it's been a fun weekend. It was a fun weekend with that. And so I'm waiting for numbers to start popping up for these games so I can get an idea of where the market's going to move on these. Because like I mentioned last week, I was looking for those teams that have turned it from 2-point dogs to like 1-point favorites. That's the type of teams I would like to back.
Yeah.
So I want to see where some of these lines move.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, on the site for preseason football, 13-2, which was really, really nice. Looking at that, 13-2 up 10.95 units, which is number 1 on the site, doubling the next person, which is our boss. So that's kind of nice. Anyways, no, but yeah, it was definitely a fun season. You'll have more. I believe there's a game on Thursday. So
yes.
But speaking about Wednesday and Thursday, I'll go a little bit into some WNBA playoff talk for a minute. Not WNBA today, but let's type in, say, WNBA playoffs. Because we will talk about this in a couple of days as well before the games start. I just wanted to kind of tag on them, look at them now, and kind of see where the lines are moving. First game up is the Liberty and the Sky. That one's at 8 o'clock on Wednesday. The Liberty are 6.5-point favorites with a total of 164.5. I kind of lean New York. I've been on them for a while. I think the first night's gonna be a dog night. Because I want to grab 6.5 with the Liberty, and as crazy as it sounds, I want to grab 14.5 with the Mercury over the Aces. I don't think the Mercury beat the Aces, but I think 14 points is just too many.
Would you say that as well with the Wings there as 10-point dogs against the Sun?
I could say the same thing, yeah. Kind of a tune-up game for the Wings last time out. They put up 116 points against the Sparks. But no, I agree with that one too, yeah. I'm kind of looking towards the dogs in all the games, to be honest, because I like the Mystics. I think the Mystics have a really good shot to win it all. They would be my dark horse to win it, even though they're 5th in the league. They would be my dark horse to win the WNBA finals. So yeah, I'm looking towards the Mystics in that one. Go back to the chat for just a second. Haven't forgot the ESP best bet. Already bet it. Thanks, so no problem. Got you. You put 50 on the aces and 50 on the sky. So the two favorites in the league. I like the sky more than I like the aces. But I feel like the Mystics may be the team that everybody sleeps on, and that could be the dark horse that wins it all. I would just have that feeling that could be the team. That or Reichel's on to something and have the Liberty Bibberty win it all and whatever. But no, I feel like it's I feel like I really like the Mystics. I think that's a good spot. But that's kind of a quick, because we'll talk about that more. Maybe one of our squad bets might be it on when it comes to that. We'll go back to some baseball because I know there's plenty of baseball to go over today. Chat. Baltimore, Toronto over the 8.5.
That feels like a trap line.
I like Baltimore in general. I like Bradish. Don't be concerned by his ERA. Most of it was before he got sent down, because he has a 6.42 ERA this year. Last 3 games that he's pitched, 15 in the third inning, 6 earned runs, and 8 hits. He's looked a lot better, including the last time he pitched was a 6-5 win over the Toronto Blue Jays. So I do like the Baltimore Orioles tonight. I don't know about the over because something tells me we may get like a 3-2 Orioles win, and the Cooch actually pitches a halfway decent game.
I was gonna say I'll step in for Lenny here for a gut play under 8.5 or first 5 under for Baltimore and Toronto today.
That's fair. My burn is telling me Nationals and Brewers. Oh boy. Nationals, really.
I have the Brewers plus 2.5 in that parlay.
I don't like Josiah Gray at home. I don't.
Yeah.
So that's kind of I can't go after that. And then Brewers, I'm fine with the Brewers. I almost bet the Brewers. I think I went after a little bit of Julio or Urias strikeout prop. So gut play.
Yeah.
Gut play, yes.
Yeah.
Nick doesn't
don't count those towards Lenny's though. That's just a gut play for me.
Nick doesn't have as big of a gut as Lenny does, but he still has a good gut play. There you go. I feel like that Yankees is a trap with the over sitting at 7.
It's Garrett Cole on the mound. Keep that in mind.
It's Garrett Cole versus Beeks, but you see how the Yankees are struggling. Like the Yankees are not hitting right now, besides Aaron Judge. And then other than that, Tampa Bay's offense is garbage. Like I understand why it's that low of a total, 7.5 or 7 or whatever it's at. I understand why. I don't think it's a trap. Kind of like your gut play. Kind of like your gut plays. Those are my burn plays. Yeah, go ahead and tell Lenny that tomorrow. Because the line moved from 7.5 to 7. If it's the over is probably an under. So that would be an under. Let's run that first 5 under 5, Nick.
I like it. I didn't bet it.
Full game and first 5.
Just first 5. Once again, I don't bet full game unders.
That's fair. Should we give him the squad bet?
Yeah. And should we let him know that it was Lenny that brought up?
I was just about to preface this with, I could show the text. I literally texted our group chat between me, Nick, and Lenny. I said squad bet ? And Lenny said this. Lenny said the Mets. And I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah. Lenny did it, not me. So New York Mets plus money. If you want to take the plus 1.5 run line, I'm not going to talk you off of that either. But we're going to take the Mets money line. They've dominated the Braves. This is a great opportunity for them to just bury them and just run away with the division. This week in general, so Monday to Tuesday, so 8 days is going to be a big stretch for the Mets. 4 against Atlanta in Atlanta, 4 against Philadelphia in Philadelphia, and then 2 against the Yankees in the Bronx. This is going to be a big week coming up for the Mets. And we think they started off with a win because Cookie Carrasco, a 1.79 ERA in his last 7 starts. Spencer Strider got blown up against the Mets last time. 2 2/3 innings of the Mets getting lucky. I think he gets lit up again today. So Mets money line versus the Braves. Mets show no mercy. Go after them. And just know when it comes to this Mets play,
it's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby. Let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
All right, there we go. Go back to the chat for a little bit. Maybe under first 5 Yankees. I think under full game. These bullpens are fine.
Yeah, let's go over to see where the ticket's going in this game. Yeah, I think the under's the look.
Yeah, it's got to be the. We've seen the line go from 8 to 7.5 down to 7. So no, I like that. It's about the Mets. Love the Mets. Yes, let's get the Mets today. I 100% agree. Was there another game that okay? I feel like and if we want to start something with involving this, I think if I had
It's a trap.
play of the day, I'll tell you exactly where it's at, Nick.
I think I know exactly where you're going here for the trap of the day.
The trap is the Houston Astros.
Yes.
Chicago White Sox money line. So, me and Nick both have this one now. I believe I got it at plus 121. I threw it up on the site. Run with it. You get Jose Urquidy taking on Johnny Cueto. And when you look at it, this Houston team has been dominant. They're the best team in the American League. 75-41 against a White Sox team that's 59-56. So 3 games over compared to 34 games over. And it's almost a pick 'em. The Houston Astros are minus 125 in this game. Yeesh. Johnny Cueto. Can I say that Johnny Cueto has been like super underestimated this year? Like he's gone so under the radar. He is 4-5. Granted, he doesn't go as deep in the games. A 2.91 ERA. That's over 102 innings. He's allowing less than 3 runs a game. Johnny Cueto has been absolutely dominant against Jose Urquidy, who's just not all the way there. Last start got blown up versus Texas. He had a good start versus Boston, but who doesn't? Got hit a little bit against Seattle. Got hit a little bit against Oakland twice. Chicago White Sox are the play tonight. And start to watch maybe the White Sox make a push towards the division.
We've been saying this for months.
Yeah, we've been saying that for months. But Cleveland does get a doubleheader versus Detroit, which is not going to help them. White Sox are currently 2.5 games back. I think the White Sox take this series against the Astros. I think they win tomorrow as well with Dylan Cease on the mound. But I really like the Chicago White Sox tonight. So there you go. That's a little bit of a new little thing. How about a
It's a trap.
play of the day?
Yep.
With White Sox. Tigers under 8.5 game 2. I don't touch game 2s. You get Brian Garcia taking on Xavier Curry. Yeah, no thank you. No thank you. Last time I passed some cookies, I got this bird. I'm passing on cookie tonight. Okay, I'm guessing you're betting the Braves then. That's fine. But Richie's going to ride the White Sox with us, Nick, so let's get it.
That's a new segment here for a game time decision now. It's a trap game. The trap today is the Astros money line. In parentheses is really the one you should be betting.
There you go. Not really much else to talk about. I'm excited for like later on when we get what probably at this point we'll end up breaking down a couple of NFL games each day once we get to the regular season, or looking at college games, and we'll have a lot more to talk about once all those really start to get up and running.
And hockey.
And all that stuff. Eventually, these shows are going to be right up to 6 o'clock. But this is going to be kind of a shorter show today. Not as much going on. So we're probably going to be cutting it early. Squad bet. We're 5-3 this month. It's the Mets tonight. Riding with the Mets. Make sure you guys check out BetMGM. $1,000 risk-free bet up to $1,000 for new accounts. Check out the EarlSportsBets.com website. 7-day pass, $49. That's $7 a day. If you don't have $7 a day to spend on something like that, you probably shouldn't be betting, as Higgs would say. Anyways, just kind of a little bit of a recap. I think today it's going to be a lot of. Who let the dogs out? And we're going Marlins. How about the Orioles, the Mets, the A's, the White Sox, and Seattle was a dog. And I wouldn't mind Milwaukee as well.
And then throw the Royals and the Diamondbacks in there as well. I think they're all live dogs today.
A lot of live dogs, especially on a Monday. So try some out, try some dogs. And anything else, Nick, that we want to bring up before we head on out for today?
That should be it.
All right, sounds good. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll be probably a little bit of a longer show. We'll talk more. We'll try to deep into tomorrow's MLB card. No WNBA until Wednesdays. No NFL until Thursday. CFL Thursday or Friday. Thursday. Friday. And then what we could start doing soon is I want to start diving deep into college football. I'm excited for that. I was already looking at some dogs to bet come week 0/1 of college football. By the way, Northwestern plus 12.5. Sprinkle the money line on the 27th. I think that definitely can be an interesting play. Anyways, that's going to be pretty much it for today's show. Go ahead and close it out. Once again, squad bet today. It's about the money. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets. That's going to do it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And Nick, anything else to say?
Good luck unless you're against us.
Good luck unless you're against us. See you later, guys.